Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another DOKKAN battle video, and today we're going to take a look at this Prime Battle Tien. Now I know I haven't done a showcase on Zamasu yet. I'm waiting till I get him Big Bad Bosses level 10, but I will eventually do a showcase on my Zamasu. By the way, I've got an extra dupe into mine, so I got pretty lucky. I did a couple extra summons and I got a Whis animation. It was pretty hype. So anyways, we're going to take a look at this Prime Battle Tien, and I'm going to tell you right now, it was kind of hard for me to put a team together for this guy. Because two of his best leaders that you can run him on right now would be like Raditz and Pan, and I didn't pull either of those. So I had to use Tech Cal and Khalifa for Bond of Friendship. Just barely able to scrape together a 170 lead to show this guy off. But let's take a look at him here, see how good he is. So he has a Saiyan Saga 130 lead, nothing you're really going to use. Super attack effect, he does colossal damage and lowers attack. And then on his 18 key, he greatly raises attack for one turn. Does mega colossal damage and then sacrifices 5% HP. So not the greatest super attack effects, to be honest. I did go full dodge on my Tien, by the way, just because, I don't know, I just felt like he's an int unit. He's not the greatest defensively. Like, if I'm realistically going to use this guy in hard content, I'm going to need him to dodge, right? So let's take a look. So the thing with Tien that really puts him back is he's all flat passives. Now, they made the numbers very high, but I don't know why they're still stuck on giving these Prime Battle units flat passives, because, like, when they Easy A, they give them percentages anyways, right? So why not just give him percentages from the beginning, make him do the numbers you want? Like, it just doesn't make sense, right? But anyways, here he is with a bunch of flat passives. So he gets Ki +3 for 10 turns, Ki +3 for 10 turns when there's an extreme class enemy. He gets an attack and defense 103,000, plus an additional attack and defense 10,300 with each attack performed up to 103,000. So he's got to attack 10 times to get fully built up. Okay. Launches an additional super when HP is 80% or more. Launches an additional when HP is 50% or more. Medium chance of performing a crit while performing an ultra super. Great chance of performing a crit if HP is 50% or less while performing an ultra super. Ki +10 when HP is 30% or less. So basically, when you have high HP, this guy's got good crit chance built in, which is why I felt I could just give him all additional and dodge. He's got built-in additionals, which is cool. Like, he's got pieces that I like. It's just right now, it's just probably not enough, especially with the flat passives, but we'll see. And then they give him a bunch of Ki if your health falls below 30%, but he's going to be missing out on, like, the crits and some of the other better parts of his passive, right? So, yeah, we're going to take a look at him, but he should be... Now, the part I'm curious about is it says he gets a guaranteed additional super when HP is 80% or more, and then a normal additional above 50. So I assume the way that this works is that you would get, like, if you're above 80, you should get the guaranteed super and the guaranteed additional, but maybe it's only one or the other. We'll kind of look for that and see in this video, right? We'll kind of see, like, how many supers this guy is getting, how many additionals he's getting. So I haven't, like, link leveled him a ton. He's, like, mid-level, like 3, 4s, and 5s. So we'll take a look. So here's the team build. Kind of wonky, but I had to run this as my lead. At least I'm getting 172 attack and defense, which is important. And then I had a friend Pan that's given the full 170. And then supporting with Chilai, this guy's only going to be a 20% support for them. And then this is a attack and defense 30% support. Within this Cal and Khalifa team, kind of hard to find, like, supports that actually support Tien, because you pretty much need generic supports. Because a lot of supports would be like Goku Family or, you know, Majin Buu Saga, or just, like, specific categories and things that are not this Tien. Nappa would be a good support because he's a Saiyan Saga support, but Nappa obviously doesn't fit on this team, right? So we're going to link him up, and it's funny because I literally haven't used this guy, like, basically since I first got him, so it's been years. So we'll check out this World Tournament Tien and Chelsea because they share 6 links. So right here, first rotation, we got like the God rotation. We got Chilai floating with both of them. And with Chilai, we're actually picking up solid support. So we're getting all 7 links here. So 185k defense. And then the World Tournament one at 90k defense. All right. 185k defense is bad. But he has 10 stacks to stack up. So I think his defense might get okay. But once again, it's a flat passive, right? So it's literally... We'll just have to see what it looks like. Well, basically, since it's a flat passive, we know it builds up to 103,000. So I think you would literally add that 103,000 onto it, and you'd only be at, like, 290k defense, which isn't that great after building up. But that's the bad part about the flat passives. Well, let's see here. We are going to get a full 24k super. I just got to hope that the World Tournament Tien Chaozu doesn't take out Goku, but they got to be so weak, right? Like, they can't hit that hard. Let's see. Yeah, 2.3. That's like their best scenario, like fully linked up, and they only did 2.3. I mean, they're probably link level 1, but that's just terrible. Alright, how about this Tien here? Okay, so 5 mil, I mean, 5 mil right out of the gate for a full free-to-play unit, that's pretty decent. Okay, but the thing is this Tien, alright, there's yep, okay, so we got the additional normal and the additional super, so I do think that he got both of those from the passive, and then after this, I think we could trigger another one, but we did take him out. So that's cool, so we did 3 attacks right away turn 1, so that's 3 out of 10. Now here's the thing, because Tien is flat passive, I don't think he's going to go up that much, like from that building up, right? So I think that 5 mil turn 1 is going to be pretty close to his fully built up, but we'll see, I could be wrong. Sure, we'll leave, Cal and Cleveland Pan actually link up okay, sure, we'll try it. And then sure, we'll take an attack with Pan. I've never actually used Pan. I really want Pan, she just came out at a really bad time, and I was saving my resources for other things, but I definitely want to pick up Pan like when she returns as like the secondary character on a banner. So whatever banner she returns on, hopefully that'll be like a main Dokkan Fest I really want. And I can go kind of deep and pick up some Pans. I would love to get some of that GT Pan. Because I'm just a fan of Pan as a character, right? Okay, so we'll just get through this turn. Oh, we're not even going to get to see Pan get an attack. That's okay. So obviously you can see I went into Legendary Goku event, like the normal one, because I have some fairly weak characters on this team build. Like, I've got Physical Pan, I've got the World Tournament, Tien and Chaozu, right? I've just got some characters that are not built for modern content, so I just have to make sure. Alright, so we'll put my Int Tien here in slot 1. So Int Tien, yeah, 211k defense really didn't go up that much, and that's after 3 attacks, right? But once again, that's that flat passive. So it's like, you can look at this guy turn 1 and be like, oh, he's got 10 stacks to build up, he's going to be so good. But they're flat passive stacks, so it's like nothing. Like it's basically like he's probably like fully built from the beginning, pretty much. Let's see what this next attack stat is here. Yeah, 4.4. Now we are getting less support, and we didn't get a 24 key super, but his attack shouldn't go down that much if he's building up, right? So that's the thing, is these buildups are basically nothing. Now, and once again, it's always a bad sign when you're talking about an EZA right when a character releases, but like, when this guy EZAs and gets percentages, then I think that stacking is going to look a lot better on him, right? But I don't know. I think he needs like defense on his super attack effect. Like, he definitely needs more. Like, this doesn't feel like a modern character right now. And once again, he's super wonky, right? Like, what teams are you using him on? Now, if you're doing like an Earthlings challenge run or something where like you're running the Krillin lead, like, he's going to be a premium option probably on that Earthlings team. He's going to be one of your better choices there, but like on another modern team, I mean, the one thing is, I guess this Tien is on kind of like weird, wonky, bad teams where I guess you could use him, but people aren't going to be running these wonky, bad teams, right? Even on Saiyan Saga, I don't know that he makes the cut for Saiyan Saga with as limited as it is. I mean, if you've got, the thing is the really good Saiyan Saga units are yellow coin LRs. So many players, maybe if you have Raditz and you want to run like pure Saiyan Saga, and you don't have the yellow coin LRs, I guess this Tien would find a place there, but if you've got the Kaioken Goku and Tech Vegeta, you're definitely not going to have room for this Tien. Because, once again, this Tien has, like, no utility, so he's meant to be, like, an on-rotation, like, damage unit. And for the numbers he's putting up, that's not really going to cut it. Alright, so right here, he's going to be getting the weakest support. Because there's only 1 key and 20%. We are getting the full 24 key here. So let's see. I forgot to check his defense, but we'll check it next turn, because I think by next turn he should be fully built. Okay, so my dodge coming through. Yeah, 4.8. So you can see he's hovering. His attack's actually gone down as I've gone through because I had my best support turn 1. So, and he's only getting like 1 attack a turn. I still don't think he's fully built up because he only got 1 attack that turn. Because the problem is we're putting this Goku in situations where he's barely taking damage, or where like this rotation's like almost killing him, and then he's got just a little bit left. Alright, so let's do this and this. The physical pan on the end I am quite worried about. Yeah, 58k defense. Sure, let's do a King Yama on Legendary Goku event at a pretty early phase because I'm using like a dead unit. Physical pan though, she'll get an EZA at some point. It'd be pretty cool, I bet. Support unit EZAs are always exciting, especially like units like that pan, because they're just generic. Like, they just support everybody. So having her EZA and potentially be very good could be useful, because she definitely will help out some of these teams. Like Bond of Friendship, for example, which doesn't have maybe an overabundance of support units. she'd, you know, be really great for that. Or some of these GT teams, I think she'd be fun. You know, and right now she's just all allies, 30% attack and defense, no key. I could see her just keeping that, but then doing like 30% attack and defense and 2 key for like GT Heroes or Bond of Friendship. And so then if you're running like those characters, then they're getting like 60%. That would be like sick. That would be awesome. All right, so here, now we're back to kind of like the good turn, right? So this is going to be with Chilai. We will put him in the middle slot again. I'm going to have to King Yama again because I got type disadvantage with a very bad unit in the front. I want to try to set up for a 24 key. I think maybe grabbing this. Will they fall right? Ah, they didn't really fall the way I want to, but I did bring a key up item, so let's just do that. All right, so this Tien is pretty close to built up. Yeah, 257k defense. So like I said, he's not going to get to crazy numbers because his build-up, it's flat. It's just flat numbers, so it's not that impressive, right? And once again, with this guy getting literally no defense on super, like that's it. He's just 250k defense. Like that's trash. That's really trash. I'm not gonna lie. I'm normally a pretty optimistic person when I do these showcases, but like he's not looking good. It's reminding me of the showcase I did on I don't even remember, Yamcha or whatever, like that Tien and Yamcha fusion. He was just the most garbage unit, even for a free-to-play unit, just like ridiculous. I'm kind of feeling that, like, all this Tien has going for him, like, yeah, 5.6 mil, like, he can put up a decent little attack stat, but once again, with no utility, as your main rotation unit, there's like a bajillion other units you're rather going to play over this guy, right? Let's just get one more turn, because I'm sure he's fully built up at this point. Let's just get one more turn. Now, this won't be with Chilai floating around either, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and just attack through here. This rotation should be able to handle the damage fine here. My Cal and Khalifa, I believe they've been stacking defense. Yeah, 500k defense. They're fine. Still love me my defense stacking units. Can't wait for LR Cal and Khalifa to easy at some point. They're going to be pretty busted, I think. I mean, they were literally like the best unit in the game for like a full year after they released. So their EZA could be quite powerful. Because the thing is LR Cal and Khalifa, like, you still can kind of use them in content. You find the right stage with a Pure Saiyan or a Universe Survival Saga, like, they'll just attack for days and stack and stack and stack. It's kind of crazy. They're still pretty darn good. Okay. So let's get this turn finished off here with Pan. 3.8. Sure. Alright, perfect. Alright, so last turn here, we'll take one more look at our boy LR Tien. Let's see how our boy LR Tien is looking here. Alright, so last turn, we'll put him in slot 1 against UI Goku. Maybe we'll see him eat a super. But yeah, he's like 275k defense, and that's it. Like, that's not good. I guess we'll go for a 24 key again. Let's sure we'll do that. This is 30% attack and defense, so he is, you know, getting pretty comparable passive. You know, Chilai was only 9% more. So, alright, let's see what Tien's looking like fully built up here. He would get smacked up by super, by the way, here. Yeah, 5.2. I mean, the build-up is pointless. Like, we saw, like, a 5 mil attack stat turn 1, right? So the build-up, like, you just don't even notice it. Like, the defense, you notice it the most, right? Because he started off at, like, 180-something, and now he's at 270-something, 280-something. But it's literally flat passive. You just say, oh, fully built up. You just add that 103 onto his defense, and that's what he's going to be. So, yeah, very underwhelmed by this Tien. It's very unfortunate. Hopefully, like, years down the road when he gets his EZA, the timing will be good, and maybe, like, the World Tournament Tien will be a EZA, and Saiyan Saga will be built out more, or Earthling team would be, like, really top tier at the time, and he could be really good at some point, right? But right now, he's just going to sit there. I don't mind that I grinded him up, though. I love getting my free-to-play units. It's another Rainbow unit, another unit I can link level 10, right? So, anyways, let me know what you guys think of this Prime Battle Tien. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one.